Hey there, it's Kevin the Gypsy Medic. Welcome back to the fort for another loop tour. Before we dive into the loop though, let's take a quick look at the fort's layout. First up is the outpost. The outpost is where you enter the fort to check in, rent golf carts, and you can also resolve any sort of billing concerns you have, like your card's not working or your bracelet's not matching up with it. This is also where you pick up the buses that will take you to the parks in Disney Springs. On the day that you check out from the fort, you can park your RV here and spend the day at one of the parks as well. If you're signed up for a horse ride, the barn here is your next stop. Next up is the Meadows, which has one of the two camp stores that they call trading posts. If you need a converter for the cable TV here, they'll loan you one for free. It's pretty cool, I've done it. The main pool and kiddie pool is here, as is the movie and campfire area, shuffleboard, the mining pit, and the bike barn, where you can rent bicycles, kayaks, and canoes. Did you sign up for archery or a Segway tour? Then this is your spot. The pool and arcade area has a regular size heated pool, a hot tub, a kiddie splash zone, an arcade, and a snack bar where you can get burgers and other types of snacks. The movie area plays a Disney movie each night and has stadium seating, and on mini nights there's a food truck that can be found here. I love their onion rings. On to the settlement. This is home to the settlement trading post, the marina for the ferries that take you to the Magic Kingdom, and then the restaurants. For restaurants here, there's P&J's Southern Takeout, which, by the way, has fantastic fried chicken. I just love it. Crockett's Tavern, and yes, soon, thankfully again, the Hoop-Dee-Doo Review. The settlement has two parking areas for golf carts, and they've got a nice playground as well. The new Tri-Circle D Ranch is here and also allows some up-close exposure to the beautiful carriage horses, for which you can do a carriage horse ride if you want. It's also not unusual to see deer walking through here on any given day. Clementine's Beach is also here, and it's a great spot to watch the fireworks at night from the Magic Kingdom. Alright, last but not least, now it's on to Loop 400, which is also known as Whispering Pine Way, and it's really just a short walk away from here. Alright, right across from the 1 and 200 loops, we have Whispering Pine Lane, which is the 400 loop. The 400 loop is a full hookup loop. Even though it's closer than 300, this is a premium loop. They've got the wider sights. And even though it's closer, certainly a lot closer than the 300 is to the settlement, it's still not a preferred. 1, 2, and 3 are the only three. They're preferred. This has the wider 18 by whatever. So these are premiums. A little bit of a traffic jam here. You run into this a lot during check-in times. 11 to 3. So check-in time here is technically 3 o'clock. However, if you show up and they have open sites, they will give you that site. We arrived here at almost 11:30, and they were looking at this list of my sites that I would prefer, and she said, if you have to, would you mind waiting a little bit for one to open up? And I was like, no, I'm fine with that. And then she found the one we're in, which is probably one of the best sites here. The site's on our right in the first half of this loop, back right up against the road. So let's look at 406. Lots of privacy. You can tell it's the premium, again, because it's got the premium picnic table, the wider cement platform, so you've got more room to put chairs and whatnot out. And then what makes a premium charcoal grill? That little table that's welded onto the side. That's it. That's premium. You can see it backs right up to the road, which is Fort Wilderness Trail. All the utilities are together on this site, which is kind of nice. So your septic, your electric, your cable TV, and your waters all in one little spot. Good morning. 400 has a lot of privacy between most of the sites. There's a lot of campgrounds in Florida where you just are packed. You couldn't put another camper in between them. Now this is 415. I'm not a big fan of 415. Although it's wide, it would be easy to get into. There's very little side yard. And the trash is right there. This is, if I were to pick the worst site in this loop, I'd say it's this one. Just for those reasons. But it's still a great site. Site 420, it's kind of like a cave underneath the trees. There's a lot of shade, help keep your camper cool. Fairly easy in and out. Nothing behind it. Now on the outside edges, the right side, one side, the beginning of it backs up to Fort Wilderness Trail, and this side backs up to Big Pine Drive. It kind of sits down in the V. But for backing up to a road, this isn't bad. There's a lot of space between you and the road. Super easy walk to the settlement from right here, site 425. It might take you 5 minutes to walk down to the marina. Ooh, a gem car, I like those. And then you're back out here at the opening. So how easy is it to get there? If you're going to the marina, you can walk straight across into the 100 loop down a path that they have special for that. Or you can cut across to the sidewalk here, go left, and then walk down a beautiful long walking path that they have that goes to the meadows. Just a beautiful spot.